Sport, episode 4 of this opening season. And today we have the Simps versus P-Lab. So welcome, boys, to the competition. So Master Simp, what's behind the Simps? Where's your name come from?
My last name, Simpson.
Oh, very simple. And then, okay, so Master Simp and Zeke, what's been your cheat food now that we're down at level 3? What are you rushed out for? Are you a KFC or a Macca's person, people?
For me, it's been Macca's at the moment, but definitely looking to branch out to fish and chips as soon as possible, really.
There we go. And for those people who haven't been following on Twitter, there was the big New Zealand takeout competition voting. So hope you all voted in that earlier. And over to P-Lab, Pierre. I guess this is a play on your name, or are you just drug dealers?
I'll leave that up to the discretion of the viewers, but it'll be fair to say that Bevan and I have hatched up a few things in our laboratory over the years.
Fantastic. And have you guys just been cooking at home, or have you rushed out to the pizzeria and the Indian as well?
No, well, we've the takeaway of choice for us would have been Peach's hot chicken, which is Nashville hot chicken. Seriously hot, deep fried chicken. It's outstanding. But they couldn't get a chicken delivery today, so they couldn't open. So we're hanging on for 24 more hours. I know. Oh. So we're eating at home.
First world problems. And Bevan, have you been takeaway?
I popped out to the dairy, which is like an every second day type occurrence for me, and I got myself a cookie time cookie, but I haven't ventured to the fish and chip shop yet.
That'll be coming.
Excuse to be a bit mental.
Okay, then. So we are going to start off with the battle round in round 1, and our first topic is going to be there are 18 Olympic swimming events. What are they? And I'm going to kick off with Master Simp. Name an Olympic swimming event. Sorry?
50-meter freestyle.
50. That is correct. Yes. Pierre.
50-meter butterfly.
No, and he's out already.
Oh, gutted.
Dearie me. Zeke.
I'm going to go with diving.
No, diving is not a swimming event. That's a diving event, so it's out as well. Bevan, God, this is one of the quickest ones we've lost people so far.
Sorry.
100-meter freestyle.
Yes, well done, Mr. Simp.
200-meter freestyle.
Yes, Bevan.
400-meter freestyle.
Yes, Mr. Simp. Master Simp, sorry.
100-meter butterfly.
Yes, we do have a meter butterfly. Bevan.
800-meter freestyle.
Yes. Master Simp.
200 backstroke.
Yep. Bevan.
1500-meter freestyle.
Yes. Master Simp. We've got lots of freestyle.
400 individual medley.
Correct. Yes, we have got that one. And Bevan.
100-meter backstroke.
Yes. Master Simp.
100-meter breaststroke.
Yes. Bevan, well, we're doing pretty well here.
200-meter breaststroke.
Yes. Master Simp, we're we've got rid of the easy ones now.
200-meter butterfly.
Yes. Bevan.
The 100-meter freestyle relay.
So we have 4 times 100-meter freestyle relay. Yes.
400-meter medley relay. So 100 of strokes.
Yeah. What? Okay. Yeah. 4 times 100-meter medley relay. Yes. We have 3 left, folks.
200-meter backstroke.
No, I'm afraid that's where fallen down. We had the 200-meter individual medley, the 4 times 200-meter freestyle relay, and the marathon 10K, which is the outdoor swimming for that one. And so, yes, the Simps take a 6-4 lead onto round 2.
For being a competitive swimmer, I guess.
Oh, what? You got lucky with that one. We are now going to go for 2011 Rugby World Cup venues. And we're going to kick off with Pierre.
Eden Park.
Correct. Yep. In Auckland. Yep. The Master Simp.
It wasn't the Westpac, but Wellington Stadium. I think they had to neutralise the name.
Wellington Regional Stadium. Bevan.
Is it Mount Smart?
No, Mount Smart was not a venue for the 2011 Rugby World Cup. Zeke.
There was one played at Waikato in Hamilton, Waikato Stadium.
Correct. Yep. Waikato Stadium in Hamilton. Yep. Pierre.
Dunedin, Forsyth Bar, or whatever it was called at the time.
Otago Stadium in Dunedin. Correct. Master Simp.
Ooh. Whether there was one in Christchurch, I don't know. I don't know the name of it though. So whether one in Christchurch, I can't really name it though.
No, there was not one in Christchurch because of the earthquake.
Yeah.
Zeke.
Was it Taranaki Stadium or Stadium Taranaki in
Stadium Taranaki in New Plymouth. Correct. Bevan. Not so Bevan. What? Pierre. Sorry.
Nelson. The
Trafalgar Park in Nelson. Correct.
Trafalgar Park, yeah.
Zeke.
Trying to remember the games I've been to. There was Palmerston North. I think it's Manawatu Park or
Arena Manawatu in Palmerston North. Yes, correct. Pierre.
Okara Park in Whangarei.
Okara Park. There is definitely yes, it was in Whangarei, but it wasn't called a far.
Yeah, the Whangarei Rugby Ground. It's usually called
yes.
Okara. Yeah,
Northland Event Centre in Whangarei. There
I
is,
think they've renamed them all. Yeah.
Me and being English and trying to find the F when it's WH doesn't help. Zeke.
Kind of reaching the thing. I didn't go to many games. I think there's one in. Was there one in Napier? The McLean Stadium or McLean
Park. Very well done, Zeke. Yep. Pierre.
Nelson. Oh no, I've gone there already. Sorry. I'll go with Invercargill.
Rugby Park Stadium in Invercargill. Yep. 2 left. Zeke.
Sorry, I think I'm not too sure if Billy has mentioned this, but North Harbour. Has anyone said North Harbour yet?
Nope. Auckland North Harbour Stadium is correct.
Good work.
Pierre.
Was there one played at? Now it's either going to be Rotorua or Tauranga. I'm going to plump for Rotorua International Stadium.
Correct. So guys, you got them all right there. So
Hey.
split the points between you.
Good stuff.
In that one, which means 11.5 points so far for the Simps and 8.5 points for PLAB.
I'm surprised North Harbour dropped so far down the list.
I forgot. I forgot.
It ended up being basically it goes for all of your minor 10 cup venues, excluding Canterbury and Counties Manukau were the two that missed out.
Right.
In that one. So closest to the pin in round 2, Tim Southey, his bowling performance was named Wisden's one-day international spell of the decade. Which year did he put that performance in? And going first, the Simps.
Ooh.
So one guess between the two of you.
To you.
I saw in the news today that he got named for something in the news today somehow, but I don't know whether that was for last year or whether it was for previous. So, do you want to go 2019? Zeke?
Zeke, Master Simp is asking you, do you want to go 2019?
Yeah, okay, 2019 sounds good. Sure thing. I'm not too fussed with this one.
P-Lab?
Yeah, was it the World Cup performance
Yep.
against England?
In 2015
There we go.
at Westpac. I was there. It was 7 for 42 or something like that. It was amazing. Yeah, I happened to be in town in February for the game and managed to score a ticket. It was great. So we'll go 2015.
2015, when he took 7 wickets against England in the One-Day International World Cup. Yes, correct. Next then. How many golds have the Tall Blacks won in the FIBA Oceania Championship? P-Lab, you get the first guess at this one.
Sorry, so that's the basketball team. How many gold medals have the Tall Blacks? Gold medals.
Gold medals have they won at the FIBA Oceania Championships?
The FIBA Oceania.
So that'll either include Australia, in which case it's not many, or
Yes. Well, Oceania did include Australia for a while, but
yeah.
I'm not sure if they're still in there. I wonder whether we go in for a lowish number, Bevan. I have no feel for this.
Yeah, I feel like if the Australians are in there, then they'll beat us kind of 9 times out of 10 sort of thing. So maybe kind of...
What's your favourite number between 1 and 10, Bevan?
Like a 4 or 5. What do you reckon?
Yeah, let's go. Shoot the moon, go 5.
5.
So P-Lab, you're going 5. The Simps, how many do you think?
Yeah, I mean, against Australia, yeah, I guess you can bet on Australia to probably dominate there. I'm pretty sure they haven't won too many. I would say, I'm not sure if Billy can hear me, but I'll probably say 2. I'd say 2, maybe.
I think maybe going on the strategic side, if we go 4, then anything less than 4 or 4 would take that out. So, do you want to go 4?
Sorry,
Zeke,
I can't hear you, bro.
Zeke, Master Simp has said go 4. Are you happy with that?
Let's meet in the middle, shall we? Should we go 3, Billy?
If we go 4, then anything lower than 4, we will win.
I think Captain here is taking over and saying it's 4. The answer is 3. 1999, 2001, and 2009. So it didn't really matter which way you went, boys. There. So 1 each. Now it is 12.5 versus 9.5. Now, after round 3, I'm going to ask you to ask the opposition a question about cricket. Remember, I have to be able to Google the answer, and if they get it wrong, you get it wrong, you'll lose points. So that will be after this round. First off, then, this is the Who Am I round. I will give you 5 clues. After each round, you get 1 guess each. And going first, the first time will be the Simps. I was born in New Plymouth. Can you give any sports person who was born in New Plymouth? Or you can pass.
I mean, New Plymouth is pretty specific. If I'm thinking, I don't know. I guess I'll go with one of the Barretts. I'd say Bowden Barrett, but
Bowden Barrett is incorrect. P-Lab.
No idea. Guess another Barrett, maybe.
Don't want to go for a classic rugby player, Gordy Slater, a Smiley Barrett. Go for Dad.
Yeah, if you like.
Incorrect. Debuted for Canterbury and New Zealand in 2007. Any guesses from the Simps?
I'm going to hand this over to
Sam Whitelock?
Nope. P-Lab?
So it's Canterbury and New Zealand. So
2007.
got in pretty quick, didn't they?
Name some Cantabrians in the 2007
Yeah.
Rugby World Cup squad.
Nice.
Kieran Reid?
What about Luke Romano or someone like that? Kieran Reid
So-
is Counties boy.
Okay. Yeah, maybe Luke Romano?
So incorrect. I won the Rugby World Cup in 2017.
Sorry, can you say that date again? Because there was no Rugby World Cup in 2017.
There was a Rugby World Cup in 2017.
Oh, there was a Rugby World Cup. I understand now. Yes, gotcha.
I won the Rugby World Cup in 2017. The Simps. So born in Canterbury. Born in New Plymouth. Played for Canterbury and New Zealand, debuting in 2007, and won the Rugby World Cup in 2017. The Simps. Any guesses?
Pass it on to you, Billy.
I don't even have a guess.
No guesses?
What is it?
Come on, Billy.
Would it be? Wouldn't no. Yeah, no guesses.
No guesses? P-Lab?
Let's just start listing famous female rugby players you know, Bevan. I've got Honey Hiramea and Michaela Blyde are the only two that come to mind initially. You?
Yeah, that's about as far as I get with the women's rugby players.
Michaela Blyde.
No, incorrect. So 54 caps for Canterbury, but I'm not sure that's going to help either of you there.
Thanks, Bella. It's this warm, helpful nature of the presenter that just makes the show.
The Simps?
Maybe.
Okay, Billy. So we're dealing with the women's rugby now. Really testing me.
I don't know her first name, but
Who plays for New Zealand?
Kendra Coxwood, someone Coxwood.
Is that your guess?
Yes.
Congratulations. Yes, it is Kendra Coxidge. She also won the
Well
Kevin
done.
T. Tremblay Memorial Player of the Year Award in 2018 as well.
Yep.
So, yeah, Kendra Coxidge. Second one, and this time the P-Lab will go first. I was a police officer based in Christchurch.
Steve Hansen. What do you think, Bevan?
Yeah, Steve Hansen.
Let's go that. Steve Hansen.
Incorrect. The Simps.
Up to
Don't know
the-
any sports people who used to be police officers.
I'd say just a random guess. I'd say Blair Larson, but
Incorrect. Born on the 7th of June 1975.
I reckon, Bevan, option 2 is Shane Bond.
Yeah, Shane Bond is what I
Shane
was
Bond.
thinking.
Good guess. Well done. Yeah, Shane Bond it is.
Hey!
Oh, nice.
Test cap
Sorry,
216, one day international cap 124, T20 cap 13. It took him 54 matches to take 100 one-day international test wickets, and his nickname was 007, funnily enough.
And one of our great unrealised talents, unfortunately. Devastated.
Yeah. Okay, then. The Simps, do you have your cricket question ready for P-Lab?
I'll put it on to Zeke for the question.
Zeke, do you have a cricket question for P-Lab?
Sure. Who is the who was the current Black Caps captain?
You might need to be a bit more precise as to which format. Unless it is the same one for all formats, I'm not sure.
Sorry. What do you mean by format?
One day international test cricket, T20. Is it the same captain across all
we'll
of them?
go with. I'm not too sure actually. One day international then.
One day
it's the
international,
same
okay.
for all of them, isn't it?
I think it is.
I assume so. But
Caleb?
You go,
from the
Bev.
sounds of it, they sound familiar.
Yeah, you go, Bevan.
It's Kane Williamson.
Yes,
Damn,
it is.
okay.
Steady the ship.
Caleb, do you have your cricket question?
Well, I wondered, I'll just collaborate with my colleague for a moment, but I wondered, Bevan, if we go the most famous cricket statistic of all time and Don Bradman's batting average.
Yeah, no, that sounds like a good one.
Yep, good. Paul, there's the question. What was Don Bradman's batting average? And it's the most famous cricket statistic of all time. So, yeah,
batting average.
test match batting average to 2 decimal places.
To 2 decimal places. Okay.
It's the only appropriate way. It's the most famous cricket statistic of all time. I think you either know it or you don't. It's
Yeah, well, we don't.
That is, that's true. I'll hand it over to Billy for this one.
well, he got the swimming questions right as a competitive swimmer.
Help me out here. I would have no clue. If I mean, maybe in the 170s, although that might be far off. But I mean, I'm just gonna have to go with it because I have no idea. Probably higher actually, but.
Okay, going to put us out of our misery as to what the answer is, Pierre.
Yeah.
99.94. He was due to average 100 in cricket, which the next best is about high 50s, low 60s. So he's 35 runs better than anyone else who's ever played the game. And he went out for his last bat. He needed to score 4 runs to average 100 in his career, and he got bowled second ball.
Oh,
out for a duck. I know it's
tough.
brutal.
That's tough.
Yeah. So anyway, it's legitimately, Paul, I don't think it was too harsh a question, but it's legitimately the most famous cricketing statistic ever.
It is, and I would have got it to 1 decimal place. I wouldn't have got it to 2 decimal places. So I would have gone 99.9. But yes, I would have got the second decimal place wrong. I must admit.
Yeah, close.
But yes. Cool. Okay, so we are now down to round 5, and there's only 1 point in it. The Simps have 12.5 points. 2 P-Labs 11.5 points. So 60 seconds of to answer 10 questions. You may pass and you may have as many guesses as you like. As the team in the lead, the Simps, would you like to go first or second?
It's up to Zeke on this one.
Zeke, do you want to go first or second?
Second.
Yeah, second. Okay, so P-Lab, your 10 questions start.
Just to be clear, sorry, we both answer. So we're both having shots at the question, or are we taking it?
You can both answer, mate. Yeah, it's shouted out between the two of you.
Okay, so we can just and we can answer as many times as you want until one of us says pass, or we move on or get it right.
Correct.
Good. Thank you. Sorry.
So your 60 seconds start now. What sports do the Steel Blacks play in?
Wheelchair basketball?
Nope.
Pass.
In what sport do they compete for the Maddie Cup?
Rowing.
Correct. Who is the World Rugby Women's Sevens Player of the Year?
Michaela Blyde.
Wrong.
Pass.
Who is the National Men's Football League champions in New Zealand?
Waitaka United, Auckland City.
Auckland. In 44 games at the Women's Rugby World Cup, the Women's Football World Cup, how many games have Germany won? Out of 44 games at the Women's Football World Cup.
40, 41, 42, 43, 39. Pass.
Who are the reigning Rugby League World Champions?
Australia, England, New Zealand.
Correct. Who are the 2019 Meads Cup champions?
North Otago.
Correct. In which country was the Paris-Dakar Rally run in 2020?
Senegal.
Incorrect. Saudi Arabia. As your 60 seconds are up. So the Steel Blacks play in American football or gridiron. Women's Sevens Player of the Year is Ruby Tui. And in 44 games, Germany have won 30 of them. And I say the Dakar was held in Saudi Arabia in 2020. Moving on now. Okay, then the Simps. Your questions start now. In what sport do the Sand Blacks play in?
Beach volleyball.
Correct. In what sports do they compete for the Tani Jameson Trophy?
rowing, cricket, rugby, hockey.
No,
Cricket.
no.
Pass.
Who is the World Rugby Men's Sevens Player of the Year?
I didn't even watch it.
Pass.
Gonna pass.
I come back to that.
Who are the New Zealand National Women's Football League champions?
Auckland, Otago, Dunedin, same thing. Wellington, Manawatu.
No.
Palmerston North. Pass.
Auckland.
In 50 games of the Women's Football World Cup, how many have USA won out of 50?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20,
50.
21, 25, 26, 27,
You might want to pass.
Pass.
Who are the one-day cricket world champions? And that would be England. So 40 games. Canterbury are the Women's Football League champions currently. Jerry Tarwai.
Boo!
Jerry Tarwai is the Men's Sevens Player of the Year. And the Tiny Jameson Trophy is played for in netball. Your other questions were going to be, who are the 2019 Lahore Cup champions? South Canterbury. And in which country was the Paris Dakar Rally run in 2019? And that was going to be Peru. So it all came
That's
down to
a
that one.
hell of a question, man.
Which one?
Oh, where was the Paris Dakar rally run? Like Senegal, not Senegal, sorry, Peru.
It's so it was run obviously from Paris to Dakar for many years, and then because of too many basically kidnappings and shootings of drivers of teams going through Africa, they relocated to South America for about a decade, and then Saudi Arabia was the latest one to be held. It was the first time it's been held outside of South America in about 11 years. It's obvious, don't you know, where the Paris Dakar Rally is held? Sorry. Okay. So it's one of those ones you either know or you don't, I guess. So yes, the Simps, 13.5 points. And at the last minute, the only time that they led during the game, P-Lab come back to win it 15.5 points by 2 points. Congratulations, P-Lab. You have the bragging rights this week. That's obviously the biggest prize in New Zealand sports radio quizzes.
It's the only prize in the New Zealand sports radio quizzes at the moment. So I've
We'll
put the
take it.
bunting up already. See, we've got the glory here, boys. Come on, we got out in front early.
What do you got out in front early? You trailed all the way until round 5.
Yeah, but we knew that North Otago was the Meads Cup champion, so it's good outcome.
Well, yes, very true. So thank you very much for taking part. I've just realised I forgot to give you your round 4 points. No, I didn't. They're on there. That's right. Yeah, so 15.5 points, 13.5. Thank you very much. If you would like to take part in Do You Know Sport, then get in touch, grab yourself a mate, and let us know. And you can join at 8 p.m. on a Wednesday on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Or you can listen to the podcast as well. Don't forget, we'll be back tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. with the morning sports briefing, your best way to start the day up to date with all the important sports news.
Thanks, Paul. Good fun.